The bus driver looked at me through the mirror and said, "Kid, don't get off at your stop today. Call your mom right now." I just stared. Mr. Bax had driven Route 47 for a decade and barely acknowledged we existed unless someone was throwing stuff. He didn't know kids' names. He didn't do pep talks. So when he said it like an order, my stomach flipped. "Why?" I yanked out an earbud and stepped up front. His knuckles were white on the wheel. "Just call her, now." We were stopped 3 blocks before my usual stop on Cedar Lane, engine idling, like he'd hit pause on the whole afternoon. Kids complained. Jace from the back yelled, "Yo, I got practice." I called my mom. Straight to voicemail. Again, same thing. She's not answering. Mr. Bax didn't even blink. He was staring into his side mirror, and when I turned, I saw a black sedan behind us. Too close, too patient. Tinted windows, driver's silhouette. It had been there for the last few turns. Always there, always matching us. "Try your dad or anyone else," he said. I called my dad. Voicemail. "Mr. Bax, what is that car doing?" My voice came out higher than I wanted. He reached for his radio. "Base, this is Bus 47. I need immediate assistance at Cedar and 5th. Possible situation with a suspicious vehicle following my route." He paused, eyes locked on the mirror, then added, "Keep a unit nearby. Static. Questions." He kept it vague. Then he said, quiet but sharp, "Kid, listen. When I tell you, duck below the window level and stay there." My heart started pounding. The sedan pulled up alongside us. Its windows were so dark I couldn't see inside, but I felt like someone was staring straight through them at me. Mr. Bax's hand slid under the dash to a little button I'd never noticed. He stood and announced to the bus, "Everyone sit down and be quiet. This is a safety issue." The bus went weirdly still. Even the loud kids stopped laughing. We started moving again, slow. The sedan kept pace right beside my window. I pressed myself against the seat, trying to disappear. My phone finally rang. "Mom, honey," she said, and her voice sounded wrong, shaky, like she'd been crying. "Where are you right now?" "On the bus. We're running late." "Listen to me." She cut me off. "Do not come home today. Go to Aunt Pip's house instead. I'll pick you up there later." In the background, I heard men's voices, close, like they were in the room with her. "Mom, what's going on?" A beat of silence, then a whisper. "Just trust me, baby. Don't come to the house." The call ended abruptly. Mr. Bax watched me in the mirror. "What did she say?" "Aunt Pip's," I breathed. His face hardened. "Change of plans. We're going straight to the police station." He turned away from Cedar Lane and away from my aunt's neighborhood too. Kids protested. Mr. Bax didn't care. "Stay seated," he snapped. No arguments. I tried calling my mom back. Instead of ringing, I got a recording saying the number was disconnected. That's when I knew it wasn't a misunderstanding. Something was wrong at my house. At the police station, Mr. Bax wouldn't open the doors until 2 officers came out to escort me. They walked me inside and asked rapid questions. My parents' names, my dad's job, whether I'd noticed anyone near our home. I had nothing except that black sedan and my mom's voice. One officer made calls. The other stayed with me. After about an hour, they finally said, "Your parents are safe," but they wouldn't explain more, only that my mom had contacted them about a family situation and asked to keep me somewhere secure. So I slept that night on a couch in the family services office, staring at the ceiling tiles, wondering if I'd ever see my parents again. 3 days later, the truth landed like a brick. My dad had been undercover with the DEA for months, working a drug trafficking ring. Someone figured out his real identity and threatened our family. The men shadowing Route 47 weren't random. They were there to grab me as leverage. My mom's strange call wasn't her being dramatic. Those men were in our house, forcing her to try to lure me home. She was buying me seconds, praying I'd listen. Mr. Bax had spotted the sedan tailing his route, realized it wasn't normal, and did the only thing that mattered. He kept me on that bus and drove me straight to cameras, cops, and locked doors. If I'd gotten off at Cedar Lane, I would have walked right into a kidnapping. We moved to a different state before the week was over. New school, new routines, a life with fewer familiar streets. I never saw Mr. Bax again, but I still hear him, urgent in my head, "Kid, don't get off today."